take a look at your screen. With all of the illegal acts that took place in the Clinton campaign and Obama administration, there was never a special counsel appointed. Spelling error aside, the real error here is they had an investigation. There was no finding of illegality. James Comey said that, for better or worse, during the campaign. And obviously, the president didn't like it. He already admitted it motivated his ouster of Comey. And now he seems to once again not like what's going on.
I think it's a very good appointment, and I'm glad that it was done. And the president's reaction to it is actually ridiculous, because he is demeaning something that could, in fact, help solve a lot of situations. And I think it's just typical of his approach to the way he sees things that he is concerned about might affect his own posture. So I think it's unfortunate. He could have welcomed it.
So, Madam Secretary, you say his response is ridiculous. My question is simple. I mean, if you have nothing to hide, then why not welcome this notion of having an independent special prosecutor looking into something?
Well, exactly. I think that he should have done that, but his initial reaction is always to see the wrong side. That is what troubles me. He is somebody that sees something in a very legitimate approach as something that is against him, and he could, in fact, welcome it.
And again, he just tweeted, "Not about you, Secretary, don't worry about that. This is the single greatest witch hunt of a politician in American history." What is the benefit here? Obviously, there's the whole he doth protest too much aspect of this, but putting it to the side as a political calculation, as he's heading into his first foreign trip, about where his mind is and how he deals with adversity, what is your advice for the president with tweets like this, Secretary?
Well, first of all, I'm always amazed that everything he does has to be the greatest. Yesterday, when he was talking to the Coast Guard Academy, his things that about him, the greatest problems in American history, and now everything is the greatest. I think he needs to keep his mind on what is going to be, I think, a very important trip.